Mobile living really isn't just about camping anymore. And if you're someone who wants to spend as much time on the road as possible without stepping up to a full-blown motorhome, this is where things get really interesting. There are a few builders out there pushing the limits of what compact living can be, and one of them is Rugged Mountain Custom RV. That's where we find the Denali 3S, a truck camper that honestly makes a lot of what the American market currently offers look a little tame. This thing is an absolute unit. The Denali 3S comes in with a dry weight of around 5,538 pounds, which already tells you this isn't your average slide-in camper. In fact, it's heavier than plenty of small campers and even some travel trailers. That weight isn't there by accident either. The 3S is built to be fully self-sufficient, and it's so large that it requires a flatbed truck with dual rear wheels. The camper itself stretches over the cab, giving it this almost protective, hulking presence that's hard to ignore. Rugged Mountain doesn't spell out every construction detail, but we do know the exterior is finished in a high-gloss shell. Based on how these things are usually built, you're likely looking at a combination of fiberglass and aluminum, not just for the main body, but also for all 3 slide-outs. And yes, 3 slide-outs on a truck camper is still something you almost never see, which is why this thing stands out so much. Each slide-out serves a specific purpose. The rear slide holds a jackknife sofa, the right side slide houses a modular dinette that can also convert into bunk beds, and the left slide is dedicated entirely to the kitchen. Not just any kitchen either, but a full island-style setup that feels more like something you'd expect in a mid-sized travel trailer. Inside the main body, the layout continues to impress. When you step in, the bathroom is straight ahead, and up front, above the cab, is the bedroom in classic truck camper fashion. What really surprised me is how much this feels like a proper living room rather than a camper. The island kitchen completely changes the vibe of the space, and the fact that it even includes a built-in fireplace is just wild for a truck camper. The dinette deserves a second look too. It's not every day you see a truck camper where the dinette converts into bunk beds for the kids, boosting the sleeping capacity significantly. Add in the sofa that turns into a bed, and suddenly you're sleeping up to 6 people in a truck camper, which is pretty unheard of. Then there's the bathroom. A full 3-piece bathroom in a truck camper is already impressive, but Rugged pulls it off in a way that actually feels usable. The slide-outs play a big role here, but so does the brand's obvious experience with smart layouts and space management. Up in the bedroom, things are more traditional, but in a good way. A few steps take you up to the bed, with windows on both sides and a skylight overhead. That means plenty of natural light during the day and a clear view of the stars at night, which is never a bad way to end the day. What you're seeing in the photos is a fully loaded, maxed out version of the Denali 3S meant to show just how far Rugged Mountain can take this platform. You still get all the expected comforts like heating, cooling, entertainment systems, and well thought out lighting. But it's the mix of colors, materials, and finishes that really makes the interior feel warm and inviting. Off-grid capability is clearly a big focus here too. The roof is covered in solar panels, with room left to add even more, and there's a generous 80 gallons of fresh water on board. This is very much a truck camper designed for long stays away from hookups, with a healthy dose of glamping mixed in. Rugged Mountain has been building campers since 2014, and the fact that they're still around and quietly doing their thing says a lot. They may not have a massive social media presence, but the people who own their rigs seem genuinely happy, and that counts for more than follower numbers. So let's talk price. According to Rugged Mountain, the Denali 3S starts at around $99,400, and that's the key word here, starts. The unit you're seeing is not a base model, and once you start adding options, the final price can climb quickly. Realistically, you should be prepared to spend significantly more if you want a fully customized build. It's not cheap, but what you get in return is one of the biggest, most capable, and most jaw-dropping truck campers you'll ever see. If nothing else, it's almost guaranteed to be the one everyone walks over to check out when you roll into the campground.